button on my now point. Why does it sometimes not show on the Abris what needs to be flipped?
To be fair, I didn't know that it actually shows on the Abris. As far as I know, it was just the target point that shows on the Abris. So, well, I'm a bit confused as well.
Yeah, the target, nav targets, I mean.
You have to select it. When it's selected, you actually see it.
Yeah, I don't. I have selected it, but it doesn't show up.
That's odd.
You need to turn on the data link.
Yeah, of course. Theoretically, it should be on already. That's odd.
Oh, data link. Okay. And data link doesn't work until we've got the generators going, right?
No,
Yeah.
it should work with ground power.
Roger.
Just let me take a quick note of something.
Then I'll be the last
I'll
again
move
with
with
the
you.
nav preparation.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now while we wait.
I'm still waiting for this shit to load.
Hold on. Ah, flipping out.
Okay, I'm up. Just let me know when you're good to start.
Yeah, we were discussing about how do you put the data inside the PY/Abris. How do you do it?
I put it on edit mode, put it into PVI. Then I go to operational mode, select the number of item I want. Let's say nav target 1. Then I use it as an IP or whatever point of interest and send mem on the data link. Then I have it transformed into a target, or yeah, target type basically.
Yeah, I thought about it, but then, for example, if I send you another data link number, basically my number 1 would be your number 2. See what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I use the IP type of the object that I put under the nav target. So whenever you give me a point, that should be a target then. Neck is typing. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So let's start the brief.
Yep.
Let's read you up.
Hey, for
Ready.
Okay, you have the concept of training. I'm sure you're familiar with, and we have a one task that is off this brief. So we are tasked with the priority target right now that is off the scenario, and that is a enemy platoon of infantry vehicles and tanks that has appeared in the area. And that unit is staging to the northeast of our original engagement area 2. And our task is to recognize, find them and neutralize entire element. So this is the priority task, and I will give you a waypoint. And then we are supposed to proceed with the original task and go to holding area 2 and engage targets in engagement area 2. And that will be a really quick one. So what changes is that our internal frequency for this flight is black 4. For the data link, we will use the range 2 Bravo frequency, that is 243.750, and we'll have to remain on that frequency.
Sorry, say again. 243 decimal?
750, and it's in fifth page. So if you might need it. No worries. If you need it, then there it is. Okay, so and I'm also changing the Joker and Bingo. Joker will now be 700 and Bingo will be 600. For ordnance, everyone is taking 12 Vickers and 2 by fuel tanks. And we'll see how it works with those fuel tanks. If you know how to use them, just make sure that you're using the pumps directed for the external. I haven't flown with those pretty much, so if I'm wrong with something, then just tell me. Okay, give me a minute. Neck wants me to spawn some targets.
Guys, are you here?
Anyway, we're starting from FARP Dallas and FARP London. All stay, all are next to each other. And
you mean Perth and London, right?
Yeah, Perth and London. Sorry. So we'll start from those. The frequency for takeoff is 128.800. So we'll start with this frequency and then we'll switch to a range. Yeah. Then we're going with the pop-up task and then we'll go straight to phase 3. And then our main focus today is to practice bounding Overwatch. Basically, I want you to be active on your sensors and on the recon task, so that's what I have that pop-up task. And there are some additional targets that I don't want you to look at the F10 map, so you don't know where these are. We'll just have a general task, and I want to see how you guys will handle both Squall and your eyes detecting those targets, and how we're gonna manage basically organizing the engagement. So I'm looking at a good solution on data link. So we'll work these targets, we'll split them between ourselves. We'll see how we will manage the general recon. That's it. So pop-up task, then phase 2. We'll go to a holding area 2 and we'll check the hovering, hold, and distribute ourselves to battle positions and engage targets. And for threats, at the first task, the pop-up task will have ZSU 23-4 and SA 13, and maximum range for those is 5 kilometers on a flat range. But the engagement area 2 is rich with the manpads and they will shoot at you. So the missile intercept script, I don't know if it works with the manpads, so just be aware if you fly together. Make sure you warn yourselves. The warning call is SAM SAM SAM. On the SAM 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 call, the one who is warned releases countermeasures and makes the evasive maneuver. So we'll practice also the reactions on threat. And if we'll end up with good engagement, then will be relieved of battle position 1 and 2 and will overfly the vicinity of engagement area 2 just to initiate those manpads and to have you work against them, okay? Okay, so internal is Black 4 and I hear you on that, and the external, the VHF, or the Victor frequency is range 2 Bravo, but we start with the far pair frequency, so we'll make sure that you will have 128.8 at the beginning. And if you're ready, hop in and immediately arm up and start up as soon as you can, and we'll go.
Question.
Yep.
About the sensors, I found out that basically I can't see targets with the scroll. I see them much better with the naked eye. Is that the same for you?
No, but it makes problems to lock on the Cheval. But yeah, what I detect with my eyes, then I confirm it with the Cheval. If I have something prior to that with the Cheval, then I use the Cheval. I don't have problems with the Cheval anyway.
No, just because you said to be active with the sensors, but I don't know. I just find it much easier with the naked eye.
Yeah, just work the best way you can. The best effects we'll see what basically we will see what gives the best effect. But yeah,
So,
the zoom gives good effects, I guess.
Junior, so we are flying directly to towards holding area 2, and on our way to holding area 2 we will do search for targets.
I'm gonna give you a release point, and at the release point we'll go to basically in the direction of holding area 2, but we will conduct the task en route.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll post it here. Just give me a second.
Quick one. They're at minus 3.2 degrees, so turn on the anti-icing like right away.
Everything. Just make sure you have it all on. PTOTs and rotor anti-ice and engine anti-ice. So where you have that option of fuck, I don't remember. That was anti-dust or something, and then you switch it back again, so it's in the upper position, and that's engine anti-ice. Make sure you have it on.
And what we are arming with, since we are four ship, are we scouts or we all get attack loadout?
Now, I want us to have a spare fuel, so take 2 fuel tanks and take 12 Vickers.
Rush.
Yeah, we don't take rockets anymore now. I mean, not today. Okay, when you write it down, then we're dropping down flight channel. So take those grids, those latlings here, and I'm dropping.
See you.
5 by 5, sir.
Lima Charlie as well.
Are you fucking kidding me? Shark 3-4, radio check on Black 4. Shark 3-4, radio check on Black 4.
Shark 3-1, have you loud and clear?
Request rearming.
Copy. Shark 3-2, Lima Charlie. Fox Mike loud and clear.
Shark 3-3, ready to start engines.
Okay, Sharks, go ahead and start up. 2.
3.
4. 7, 5, what was it?
Watch a ground. Watch a ground.
Which FARP frequency we are going to? Perth or London? Sharp flight, check.
Not sure.
Foxtrot Mike, we're now taking up with the 128.8 for FARP frequency. And then we will switch for range frequency. Stand by, I will call that.
Copy.
And Sharks confirm, check anti-ice, check lights, and check countermeasures.
I don't see anything on the countermeasures panel because of the crappy light.
Roger.
3 data links received.
Who sent the data link?
Sending to myself. I haven't specified any destination, so I might have misclicked probably.
You must have selected the data link to all, so don't select that, just select send man and that's it.
Yeah, I know, that's why it's weird. I'm not even using the mouse, so anyway, sorry about that.
No worries.
That's interesting.
And one is timber suite with 3 and 4.
Three is timber suite with all.
Two is blind on everyone.
Okay, to make sure you have the targeting system on the left hand side, the switch off valves. Then set up your number and select wingman and make sure you are running operational all modes. Okay, one is nav ready, system started, and all green.
Affirm, two is ready.
I don't have you on the data link.
How come? I have it. I have 3. Okay, what's going on?
Shark 3 sees everyone on data link.
Okay, now it's fine.
And timber suite all. Far berth, Shark 3-1, flight of 4, K50 is ready to depart towards southeast and for live fire practice on the range to Bravo. Copy Shark flight, clear for takeoff. QNH is 758, wind is 160.
Shark 1, Shark 3, which direction are we taking off?
On the takeoff, take in the hover check, take heading 160 and we'll depart that direction. Shark 1 and 2 is moving first, then 3 and 4.
3.
Shark flight, hover check. green.
2. 3 in the green.
4 in the green.
1 and 2, rotate.
4, phase 160.
4.
1, 2, gear up.
4, I will be passing you on your left side.
4.
Red, rotate. Passing left.
One heading 214 and we're moving towards release point 1. Musher off. Dragons, switch Victor 243.750.
2243.750. One, say speed.
Shark 3-1, check Victor. Okay, on new frequency the lead initiates the radio check and then you all proceed with the answer of 2, 3, 4 with respect. So I'll do it again. Shark 3-1, check Victor.
2, 3,
4.
Good.
And lead, say speed.
Say again.
Say speed, please.
Currently 230. I'll stall down 220. And we will be traveling fast to meet that first objective as soon as we can. And lead will switch a Victor frequency for a moment. You do not change. Shark 3-1. Shark's ETA on the release point is about 4 minutes. F21 is back on Victor Timbersmith.
Shark 3, Shark 1, I'm having a hard time following along without blowing my engine.
Copy, I'm slowing down to 200. And 3, confirm you have your power setting on auto on the throttle.
Confirmed.
Copy. 1 is slowing down, 180.
I could barely keep up even in power limits. Takeoff power.
Say again, 2.
I could barely keep up with your speed even with takeoff power setting.
Okay, I'll slow down, 170.
1, state formation.
Currently trail. We are traveling and we'll switch in 2 minutes into combat maneuvering. Sharks, fence in.
2.
3 fenced in.
4 FSD, few full plus external few tanks.
One fenced in, full fuel.
2 fenced in, full fuel.
1 is descending, and to my 12 o'clock there is a valley going towards, say, south. If you look into that valley my 12 o'clock, there is a river in the middle. At the beginning of that valley there is a Yankee on the river, and that Yankee opens the north. This is the release point, and here we start. The game plan is that Shark 3-1 and 3-2 will take the left side of the river, brake. Shark 3-3 and 3-4 will take the right side of the river. Both sections will conduct own bounding overwatch in combat.
Braking left.
You will use combat spread formation, so basically a line, and conduct a bounding overwatch. Your sense of responsibility will be on the left side of the river. I expect all targets to be on the left side of the river. Brake. I will now begin a wheel on the left hand side, and then we'll distribute the flights, the sections between their own respective areas. Two, 3, you copy?
2 copy.
3, is red element overwatching blue element, or are we overwatching each other in red element?
We are doing internal overwatch in the element, and my and 3 responsibility is to make sure that both elements are moving in quite the same tempo.
3, roger.
So basically we will form up a line between us and then we'll move to the south on both sides of the valley. The river will separate us. Break. My engagement criteria is to engage everything that is detected and expected first enemy recon elements. We must knock them out as soon as possible, so free fire on those. Break. When we will meet the main force of the enemy, then we will data link the targets and set the responsibility for fires. Okay, now we're switching to the blue and red element. Blue element, form up combat spread on my left wing, correction, on my right wing. Break. Area close to the river and I take the hills on the left. And make sure that the spread is loose, so at least 10 diameters of the rotor. Gentlemen, fly low and not close to each other, do not bunch up.
One, are you doing one more holding round?
No, we're going away now.
Roger, we're taking the other side.
Copy, continue. I am slowing down 80.
4, go right combat spread.
4.
Two, we'll first begin with both of us covering. We'll sweep the area and then you will move first.
Copy. Four, go into holding here.
4 holding. Be advised I have no view because of the hill.
4, maneuver so that you can view the valley.
4.
Exactly, and maneuver as much as you can. And my internal will now be Victor and red internal will be the Fox Mike.
3. Four, confirm when you have overwatch of the valley. I shall continue first.
Four ready.
2 confirming the position.
3 is continuing forward, 4 overwatch.
Continue. 2 confirm in position and ready to move.
2 is in position and ready to move.
2 move.
1, is it best to be up on the hill, both of us?
Say again, 3.
Is it best to be up on the hill or in the valley? I see you are higher than me, right?
I'll stay higher and overwatch all and make sure comms. And for you, suggest 1 to go higher and 1 go low.
Roger.
3, 4. I'm already lower than you. I'm happy to go lower.
4, I'm coming into a hover by this ridge here, and when I say go, you go further.
Okay.
Make sure you have gun ready to engage.
A firm. Be advised you're very far away from me. I have no view on that side of the valley.
Maneuver for line of sight. So even if you're covering, you are allowed to strafe to the sides and make sure that you're covering the moving wingman.
No, it doesn't work in this occasion. I have to go forward and leave my holding position. Is it fine anyway?
If you cannot cover, your lead, then you have to move and stop him. Make sure that he knows that you cannot cover him. He stops, then you move.
2, I are on my 11 o'clock.
2, say again.
BTRs, 2 BTRs on my 11 o'clock.
3 is overwatching, 4
To engage.
continue.
2 is engaging. With guns.
Copied. Coming.
To confirm that you're holding so I can move, okay?
4 is
Hey,
switching
firm, hold
to shortwave. Yeah, A firm, I'm moving now. B4 passing you on the left.
3. Four, so you just find another ridge line ahead of us and go to holding.
4, copy.
Target neutralized. 2 is covering.
1 moving.
Uh, 3 I see explosions on my 9 o'clock.
Shit.
They are engaging something.
Stand by.
4 is holding.
We'll wait for them, so we'll hold here.
Roger. Okay, can we clear the frequencies now? Which one are we using? 3-4?
3-3 is using shortwave and 3-4 is using shortwave.
Alright, thank you.
2, this is 1, ready check.
Good check.
Okay, thought that was you exploding here.
Oh, say again?
Disregard last. Okay, that explosion was a BRDM.
Sorry, the explosion was what?
Disregard.
A firm.
One, 3. Are we to expect enemies on both sides of the river?
We expect enemy mostly on the left side of the river, so that's the eastern side. But also check the western side.
3.
2, 1 is in cover. I will point you with tracers where to move next. Look forward.
Roger, 2 is moving.
2, confirm your visual with me.
Visual.
Okay, guns, guns.
We are holding a little bit
Contact.
more. Wait for them.
Okay, 2, move that direction and take position where tracers fit.
I'm coming up beside you first.
Roger.
can you come a little bit further up the hill? Up the ridge?
Hey, firm vision on you.
We need to have visual above these trees down into the next alley.
Yeah, that was my plan before we stopped the operation here.
So he's in position.
One moving. One visual on 2. I'm passing your 9 o'clock.
Visual.
4, confirm you got good overwatch of the next alley.
For here, I have no visual on the bottom of the valley, on the river bed, due to the vegetation. I'm moving a bit more, farther to the left.
3. 3, I will, 4, I will continue you, I have overwatch.
Second last.
3 is continuing, you, 4 has overwatch.
Copy.
Two line up with me to my right side.
Your position, bottom of the valley.
2 copies.
For I think I need you on the right side, higher up, so you get better view.
Roger, moving on.
3 is coming to a halt by the trees.
1, this is 2, please. You want me to join you on trail or spread on your right?
Combat spread all the time, so line.
Copy is in position. 2 is in position.
Okay, 2, scan ahead and look for targets. There's too much open space, I'm sure there's someone overwatching.
Say again, should I hold on and look for target?
No, scan for targets from this position. And I'm contact 2 vehicles, stand by data link. Two data link, 2 PRDMs. Two, detect and engage.
Negative, no data link was detected.
Stand by.
Please continue to the next tree line in front of me. I have overwatch. 3.
Data link received.
Roger, give me an heading. Sorry, heading.
Heading 200 to next tree line.
Roger, I thought you want me on the top of the hill. Never mind.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
current position and covering.
3 and 4, I see movement ahead of you, just 200 meters to the east of the river.
3, roger, blind on it.
Lower gear.
There is an entire enemy element
Lower
moving
gear.
into the open, so stay frosty. You are to engage that element.
Visual on the target. He is at our you're 12 o'clock climbing on the hill. Are we ready? Are we clear to engage?
4,
Weapon
engage.
3.
2-1, I have no visual on the target.
1 engage.
4 guns.
To look for the smoke and engage what you've got.
Copy.
Guns.
1 guns.
Lower gear. Lower
2 have visual, it's a tank.
2, drop the moving targets and engage quickly as you can the data link target. Before they move.
4, get back to me. Get out of that position, it's dangerous.
Roger. Come back.
2 negative, I have no visual on the data link. Okay, visual, 2 moving BTRs.
2 engage. Two good hits, good hits. Three, you are to clear the entire engagement area at this time, and blue element will bypass from the east when we complete the engagement of BRDMs.
3, roger.
Two good hits.
You can engage everything you see.
4 roger.
To have visual on a moving tank.
2 engage. Okay, 2, drop the engagement, and we're moving to the left. So bypass me from behind me, and then move by 10 o'clock, 500 meters.
2 copies.
Actually, disregard. Let's go combat cruise. Follow me.
Affirm, please moving.
To maintain the distance, we're going loose.
Four guns.
One slowing down. One gear down. Two, go combat spread to my left. Affirm. This is 1, ready check.
3, Lima Charlie.
Okay, if able, collect the PDA and count how many vehicles and what type have you destroyed.
3 is counting. One, 3, I count 8, but there are probably 10, 11 pieces burning, but I can't see them all.
Copy. Can you mark the time and number of vehicles for the debrief?
3.
Three, be advised, I have sighting on 3 more vehicles. I'm gonna lock them up and send you by dating.
4, 3, roger.
4, can you confirm that these are in the same engagement area or somewhere else?
Negative, somewhere else. Suspect they are blue. I see 2 M113s and another unidentified vehicle.
Negative, red forces, enemy also has M113s.
Roger.
Data link location to all.
Two received.
1 received.
3 received.
See it on my computer.
I have a visual on a truck and an artillery piece further to the west. Do you want the data link?
1 affirmative, send it.
Watch ekran.
Data link sent.
Received. One is no joy.
One, you do not have visual on these targets?
Affirmative, no joy. Obstructed by vegetation.
Please, no joy as well.
One, we visuals on APCs and these tanks and trucks. Are we to engage or are we waiting for you?
3 standby, we'll relocate and try to engage those. And in the meantime, bypass to the southwest and try to find more targets. And also go low, you're exposed, high above.
3.
2, I will send you a next location move on data link, standby. To confirm receipt.
To receive.
Copy. Move as soon as you can. I will continue after you in 1 minute.
Who's moving?
One, 3, I did not quite get what you said. Do you want us to cross the river to the southwest and follow you?
Negative. Moving southwest, you will now cross the river. You will follow your own ridgeline. So move no more than 1 kilometer to the southwest along the ridgeline you're on and detect more targets.
3, roger.
So looking at the Abris to your 1 o'clock, you should move.
Lower gear. Lower gear.
3 will not continue until these targets are taken out that we have visual on.
Roger that, 3, stand by. Okay, 3, you are to take out those targets and we will bypass the enemy from the east. How copy?
3, roger. 4, take them out.
4.
2, 1 is moving after you.
2.
4 guns. Four targets are moving.
Three is taking out the artillery piece. Rifle. Splash.
Lower
3,
gear.
make sure you count those targets for BDA and
Lower
stamp the time.
gear.
3.
2, I'm your 9 o'clock, low.
3, I
Visual.
got one time M113 and one time Strela.
Good work on Strela.
4, roger.
I have no line of sight on the other targets though.
Other targets are taken out, but I'm leaving the truck alone.
Confirm entire group was taken out.
Negative. 2 of my targets are missing. They moved behind the trees. 3, how many of you taken out?
Okay, 3 has taken out from another group further to the southwest, which was not part of your group. Those were just one artillery piece, and there's a truck I'm leaving alone.
Okay, roger.
4, confirm that you had other BMPs. You had 4 BMPs originally at your firing solution.
4 reform. I had 4 vehicles. One is either the Strela or either the S13 or the S8. One M113 destroyed. I'm engaging one BRDM, and another M113 is currently hidden behind the trees. 4 guns.
3 is engaging one BMP at your area.
Lower gear. Lower gear.
4, 3. So we are still looking for one vehicle, right?
Affirm. Keep in mind, I didn't have the clear view of the whole area because there's a lot of trees around. There might be more hidden vehicles, so careful when we approach the area.
Okay, hold your position. I will go to the left of you uphill and get a clear view.
Say again, one. Sam, 3 o'clock. Up there. Break left.
Lower gear.
Okay, defeated.
Lower gear.
Keep looking for targets there, and I'm passing you on your rear and going uphill.
2, rejoin combat spread on me, and we're increasing this location.
Three, 4, I'm unable to attack the last 2 remaining vehicles because of the obstructions.
Roger, I'm gonna try and attack them from here, but you just keep an eye on them if they're moving.
Roger, covering.
Three, 1 will move now to the west of the river. We have been engaged by Sam's break. We will then bypass you from the west and take over the southern direction. We'll move further south.
3.
One going low. Speed up, vehicle below us. Yardien below
Lower
us.
gear. Lower gear.
Visual on red. We are your 2 o'clock, correction, 10 o'clock low.
Visual.
3 visual.
2 visual. And blue will now bypass from the west. We're turning.
Three has taken out 2 more vehicles, so there are 4 vehicles totally taken out at that location, so that should be clear now.
Affirm, that matches my observation.
One, are you taking over command of the whole wing now, or are we continuing?
Negative. We will continue until I receive the word that we have cleared the entire engagement area of enemy.
3. 4, can you continue down in the valley forward, having the river on your left side until you find a good spot behind some trees? I will have overwatch from the top.
Affirm.
Cover my 3 o'clock.
2 copy.
2, I will now turn left and look for firing position. You continue 1 kilometer ahead and set up firing position on the next hill, on the next mountain. How copy?
Roger.
One, 3 is taking
3.
out that truck. Go for.
Stand by, I might be visual on another vehicle. Never mind, he's a wreckage.
Red, this is blue.
Go for it.
When you complete move behind us to the west and bypass us further south.
Okay, red element is moving west of you. 4, let's go.
1 copies, 1 is in position and overwatching engagement area. Very smooth.
4, fly back and go trail on me.
Copy, moving.
I'm waiting for you up here, up on the hill.
Visual, I'm a kilometer behind you.
Slowing down, waiting for you. Four, report saddled and trail.
Four settled.
Okay, speeding up.
To have visual on tanks.
2 data link targets. Data link just 1 general location.
Roger. Stand by.
Blue, red will be passing your rear in 30 seconds.
Red continue.
How far west do you want us?
Extend as much as you think it's safe. And do not expose yourself toward engagement area 2, our main objective.
1 confirm received.
One received.
Therefore target.
One, contact 2 tanks, and mine is right, I have better view, and yours is left, confirm.
Say again, mine is left.
Disregard, those are recce, you've sent me, recce. Make sure you
Or
have the right
continue to
target
the next
selected. Maybe you have
position up on the
pushed 2
mountain.
times.
Full copy, moving.
You can scout from that position, find any targets.
Full copy. Setting up 20 seconds and then start scanning.
One is contact 2 tanks. Yours is 1 takes the left one, 2 takes the right one.
Send data link.
Disregard. Lock on the right tank and confirm ready to fire, and then we'll fire simultaneously.
Negative. I lost the target.
Can you regain the sight on the target?
Negative.
Copy. Lead will engage both tanks and rifle. Ten seconds.
3, I have eyes on 2 APCs driving. Is that your target?
Say again, what is driving?
2 APCs.
Not my target, engage.
Engaging.
One has lost the second tank. It has probably moved into the woods.
Watch ekran.
Data link received.
Damn it, I lost them in another state of link miss. I have lost them.
One is captured, moving tank. Tank moves towards the south. Sound.
3 is it.
Okay, hide yourselves, gentlemen. Two rejoin on me close, and I have more targets for us. Go engage them quick and relocate.
Eyes on the map pad. Engaging.
Engage.
Guns.
2 copies. Rejoining.
Lower gear. Lower gear.
3 is still flying, although I got hit, so I'm going back into engagement.
Three, confirm you copied my warning on the...
3.
One, 2 has is blind on you, only on the data link.
Copy, continue with the data link. One is rifle.
Sam.
Splash.
Yeah, interesting. I was behind the hill, but yeah.
2, I see you exposed. Move west. And hide behind the hills.
So 3, what do we do? Just wait here.
Yes, let's wait
3,
for
your
what
task is
one
to recognize the holding area. Move waypoint 2 and recognize holding area.
Watch ekran.
1, please repeat. There was come.
Or is it 4, 3? Is it too dangerous to be up here? Are they shooting at you from here, up here?
Yeah, party got hit by a stinger, but I was
One
already behind the
contact, guns.
grenade.
Okay, let's go down to 1 again.
4.
Rifle. Shilka immobilized in the river. Splash.
More targets. East of the one that was flashed by late.
Copy 1, contact 2 BRDMs. 2, you are to engage both.
Copy, engaging.
4, can you keep an eye out for SAMs while I do the scan?
Roger. I think the man pad is still active.
Any idea where he is?
Yeah, I was shooting at him.
Do you want to engage him while I have overwatch on you?
Rifle.
Actually, it depends if we are allowed. I mean, theoretically we are dead.
Okay.
1 is contact more targets. Further east of those you're engaging. Guns, guns, guns. Look for tracers and engage with gun.
Tally. 2 engaging.
2, nice. Good brevity.
Guns.
1, this is 3. Are we to play dead or are we to continue the engagement?
No, we're continuing. Every kill is just a lesson and we continue with the training.
Roger.
So 3, your task again is to recognize the holding area. So move towards holding area, check if it's clear, and then report within.
Okay, moving towards holding area 2.
2 engaging, guns.
Advising that I will move after you in 2 minutes.
3. Okay, 4, go echelon right.
4.
Use the combat spread formation, please.
Roger, combat spread.
Or combat cruise if you're moving, so it's more comfortable. We can select between combat cruise left, and combat cruise right, so the wingman has freedom of maneuver.
Roger. 4, go combat cruise right.
4.
Let's break away to the west. Let's break.
I have target inside. Hold on.
Copy. Continue engaging and I'm moving to check the western distance.
Copy.
Correction, western direction. One is empty fuel tanks and dropping.
Damn, lost it behind trees.
Say again?
Lost the target behind the trees.
Copy.
4, dropping few tanks.
Join you on it.
And Sharks approved to drop the tanks.
Okay, risking to ask a stupid question. How do I drop them?
So you have the master arm switch, the yellow one, then to its 5 o'clock there is a red press button that is has the leg the same one to the left, so you press the red one.
The red one, you say?
Affirm.
Drop.
Good. Okay, combat please.
4, few tanks dropped.
Roger.
One speed is 100. Blue will continue along this river towards holding area.
Blue, red will wait for you here.
Negative, continue and recognize the holding area.
3, roger. Do you want us to do bounding overwatch?
Decision is up to you, so adjust the tactics accordingly.
3. Four, you will do overwatch at the tree line here, and I will continue a little bit further, and we'll do that.
Roger.
You see this line of between the trees that goes uphill? I'm gonna go up that line, and you keep it overwatch from here.
Copy.
Come to a hold at my position to my right, 500 meters.
4.
Let's scan the valley, both of us.
Copy.
To go, combat spread my left hand side.
2.
And I'm breaking away to increase the distance. So continue the direction, go my left hand side.
Can you come to my position?
Affirm. Come in.
I'm moving 100 meters east. No, north. No, south, sorry.
You sure it's northwest?
4.
Jens, you're flying too high. I see you above the ridge line. Okay, and Blue Element will take holding area and recon from the east. So we're turning left here. And go combat cruise too. And look out, you're 3 o'clock. Those mountains over 11 o'clock are the
Full
battle
saddle.
position too.
Four, do you see a bare spot in the trees at our 10 o'clock on the other hill?
Firm.
I will go
One
over
turning
there
right,
and you keep
90
an
degrees.
overwatch on me.
Say again, are you going there?
Confirm, trees going over there. You keep overwatch.
Blue will make a quick sweep of the northern portion of the holding area. Then we'll continue towards battle position 2. And when you finish, you're relieved for battle position 1, Red Element.
Roger, we are trying to... Okay, sorry. I'm a bit confused what we're doing right now. Are we to scan the area so that you can hold, or what?
Negative. This is the holding area, so we're training the general scheme of maneuver. So what we're doing is we're normally would recognize the holding area, confirm it's secured, and later here, and then distribute for battle positions. So what we're doing now is recognizing the holding, and then in a minute we'll distribute ourselves towards the battle positions. How copy?
Copy, 3. We are trying to look for targets here in the holding area before we are going into hold, right?
Affirm. From my perspective, it looks clear from the northern edge of the holding area.
Roger.
To confirm saddled. Okay, have a visual. Good spread, that looks very nice.
So, do you want to go into the holding area while we keep an overwatch and then we will come in trail with you?
Yeah, we're pretty much in the holding area. So now rejoin on your section and then continue towards battle position 1. Okay, holding area confirmed clear.
Roger.
To confirm you have the location of battle position 2, or you want me to data link?
Please, data link. I believe I have the location on a waypoint, but it's not where we are now.
Copy, stand by. And blue element is leaving holding area. We're moving towards east.
3 is
Data
leaving
link.
holding area towards east also.
Roger, I have BP1 in my inbox.
Red is taking holding area, is taking battle position.
Data
1,
link
correct?
received. I have it. That's the correct one.
Red, you are cleared to leave the holding area and continue battle position 1. Report when established.
Red, copy.
And make sure you are careful, there are man-bots about 4 of them still remaining.
Red, copy. 4, go combat spread, right.
4.
4, can you confirm that we are flying towards battle position. My nav target is pointing me this way, but it seems wrong.
No, it's correct. It's correct. It matches.
3, roger.
4 visual and rejoining.
Shark 1 is 30 minutes for Joker.
What is Joker?
Is basically when we start picking up our stuff and going on. Bingo is basically the moment when you have to go, otherwise you run out of fuel basically before reaching the airfield.
Okay.
That's the short version.
How much is Joker?
Joker should be 700.
Stay for a minute, 700.
I can't seem to get a range on my nav target in the hub. Is that why is that?
We are 1.9 miles from the battle position 1, bearing 102.
Gentlemen, the temperature decreases as we go higher, and make sure that you're looking at the parameters.
Something's wrong with my navigation. Can you take over navigation towards battle position?
Affirm.
4 taking lead. They'll take the lead.
Heading 110, distance 1.5 miles.
Well,
Basically, it's the saddle 12 o'clock. Saddle.
Roger, 3 is taking over again. Lead.
Affirm.
Bike.
Yeah, lag. Braking
Turning,
right.
Braking left.
Right, you're clear.
Blue, comms check.
Battle position 1 is at your 9 o'clock, but yeah, that's the area anyway.
4, you take that battle position. I'm gonna try to relay messages from them. Okay, I'm going to the right.
Copy that.
from my aircraft, 030 degrees, about...
Blue, this is red. Comms check.
Correction, 7 kilometers. And 2, move slowly forward, do not stop for hover.
I can hear them from my position.
Keep
You
moving
clear the
forward
Falcon?
in slow speed, and limit of advance is that hill in front of us, the one oriented north.
3, 4, they come loud and clear from my position.
Roger, I'm returning to your position then.
Visibility is very poor.
Affirmative.
Red element, this is blue element, this is red element, com check.
I read you weak, barely visible. Only.
Yeah, I read you very silent. Okay, 4, let's just get a view on the targets.
Copy, this is the battle position. I will move on the right side of this small hill in front of us.
Yes, let's do that.
One has spotted enemy activity just to the east of red element, already data link, or sending data link.
Watch a ground.
On the hilltop, there is a single truck and multiple people.
3 data link received.
4 received.
Watch a ground.
I have no visibility from this side. Moving a bit more to the left.
The 3 is going into hold here, I have problems or something. I can't seem to uncage my squall.
Lower gear. Lower gear.
Okay, red element, there is a ridgeline ahead of you that is oriented east to the west. It's a small one. And the enemy is at the eastern end of that ridgeline in between the trees.
3, roger. 3 is incapable to fight because I cannot uncage my squall anymore. Something is wrong with my airplane. And it's not the key binding, so I don't know. I'm gonna lead 4 into the battle.
4, I have eyes on the interior artillery. I will clear to engage.
Clear to engage, I also contact that, and now I'm switching my sensor onto engagement area.
4, the target is too far away from my guns. I'm gonna switch to bikers.
Continue.
4 rifle.
And 3, you can try rebooting the system, see if it works.
Yeah, 3 has to try that.
4, visual on enemy infantry platoon and another interior artillery.
Copy, I saw your splashes. Continue engaging that position, but be advised, this is not the position I'm detailing. This one is much closer to you.
Affirm. 4 eyes on manpad. I'm gonna engage with priority.
Eyes on
rifle.
200 meters ahead of you, engaging. Confirm you contact tracers.
Blind on the tracers.
I am shooting from your right hand to the left hand, and there is an infantry moving. 2, confirm you contact and engage.
I see the tracers.
I see a puff of smoke of the tracers. I have no visual on the tracers though. I'm going back.
Copy. 2, engage infantry in that area.
Engaging.
There is one more vehicle behind the hill in the same location where the first one is burning.
To have the sunlight exactly on the Shklau, I have barely seen anything on it.
Copy. Try to looking manual visually with your system tracking what you see. So use the heads-up device and beat that. Sam.
Damn.
Take the firm, you're good?
I'm good, but the script said I was killed.
Yeah, we're going straight for you. Red, this is Blue, we are being engaged with the manpads and will be defending.
I have eyes on the manpad.
Engage.
4 rifle.
Return to fight as soon as you can.
Manpad's still alive. Full rifle again.
Red, there is an enemy running towards you on the hill crest.
I cannot get the lock and my range keeps changing. Rifle again. Stay. Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Okay, I don't understand what's going on. I cannot hit anything with the Viper.
I have a soldier running on the hill.
Okay, all elements weapons free and red element if you cannot engage, bypass the battle position and bypass from the west.
Full rifle.
Nice too, nice too.
4, Mappa still alive.
Sun.
Depending.
Jesus, hit me again.
Sam.
4, I'm relocating more to the north.
Trees following you.
Yeah, I cannot hit anything, probably because I'm trying to lock an infantry. But my Vicar don't even explode, I don't know what's going on.
There is a truck moving on the eastern side of the hill.
This has crashed.
Range Bravo frequency is preset 11 on your radio, but it's 235750.
1-3 when able.
235-750, so you want me to task you on that frequency?
4 has crashed computer, so he's out of the game.
Yeah, that would be fine. And then inbound once I switch to your frequency on range 2 Alpha, then you and I do the authentication, and then my uniform radio goes out the window.
I will rejoin behind you.